Alright, we're gonna DCA every day to make inflation go away. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We have $100 that just came in, so it's gonna go ahead and do that. Let me go and make sure my camera's on. So we're gonna move actually $158.76. So let's go and do that. $158.76. And we're gonna go ahead and buy USDC for first in, first out. Review the order, buy now, and then done. Make sure you're Coinbase One member so that you don't have to pay all these fees. It's worth the membership. A link is in my class, referral link. Then we're gonna go ahead and send this over to our wallet. Give it a few seconds to come through. Hasn't come through yet. Give it a quick refresh. There it is. Send the crypto. There it is. All right, and I need to send through the Arbitrum network, and we're sending 158.76. So let's go 158.76. There it is. Send now. And give it whatever it needs. Alrighty. Yeah, it takes people maybe several watchings to kind of be familiar as you follow along. And maybe you might pick up something new, maybe something different. Maybe I do something a little different today than the other day. And then we're gonna go ahead and swap it on DeFi Saver so that we can purchase it here on a decentralized platform. So I'm gonna swap it there. I'll make sure I have my Tangent app open before I approve it, so I can get the request. It doesn't get notified when I don't have the app open. All right, so that's completed now. Well, I think there's approval, and then the second one should be to actually do the transaction. Okay, there it is. Then we go over to our Aave account over here, and we're gonna go ahead and supply the wrap Bitcoin we just made. That should improve our ratio a little bit. And it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday. And wife goes grocery shopping on Friday, so she's gonna need some money. So we're gonna go ahead and borrow, and if there's enough, we'll boost another $500 in Bitcoin. All right, so let's go ahead and borrow now. I might borrow a little more to pay off more debt. So I have $2,300 to borrow. Let's pull $1,000 out. So I give my wife 1,000. That'll set me back to 107. And I might not have enough to boost, so which is fine. We'll boost another day. This is more important. We can just kind of maybe boost as it comes in. So as price keeps going up, then we'll just boost $100 here, $100 here until we reach $1,000. Or we could just borrow 100, boost 100. That could be another thing too. So up to you. Uh, yeah, you know what? I'm going ahead just gonna accept it. So that's what I did. So that way you don't get confused on what to do here. So we're gonna borrow 1,000. Just get our means taken care of. All right, there it is. I have 1,300 left, and let's see if I could boost 1,000 without triggering my thing. That brings me down maybe 1%. Let's say. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the estimate is here. 1,059. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and boost 1,000, borrow 1,000, boost 1,000. So that means I will have $300 less because that's $300 in collateral to hold that position. So let's go ahead and accept that new price. And we'll continue DCA over time, so that could improve our health score. but I had triggered a sell I think a few days ago. So if this come down 0.8%, it might trigger again, but that at least bring me back up to 0.22, which was what I had before it got triggered. So hopefully it's on its way up. I don't really watch the charts, but if you guys do study it, then you could make a better decision on it. I just build it based on what I need. So it looks like it's come down, it's staying up, so it could take off or it could tank. Who knows? We'll just keep DCAing and boosting on what we use. Okay. So I'm gonna send my $500 to my wife, which she will also uh, supply her crypto bank and borrow what she needs. So we'll have another $500 in Bitcoin based on that. And I already boosted it here, so it just multiplies the the Bitcoin position. And as long as you don't get liquidated and there's enough that comes in, but I'm going to use the other $500 to pay this remaining balance down. So then by the end of the week, I'll have another 500 hopefully to clear this out, and then I should not have any interest to pay here. And then I just have another 1,000, 1,200 to pay off, and I gotta keep my expenses low, and then I should be in the clear, start, building up, and not have to take away from my equity building, and give a DeFi saver a little more margin, and yeah, just spend less and eat from the eggs. So you spend too much too fast, you'll have less. I mean, I could hold a balance too. That could be another smart strategy. 2,000 isn't too bad to pay, but and I could just, say minimum's paid, keep this balance. I'll just pay what, $80 next month in interest, I believe, on this one. 25% might be on 1,000, or now it's the balance of 2,000. So 25%, that's $250 divided over years. So that could be $25 in interest, which isn't much. So that's something I could do. So just based on how tight you are. I DCA regularly, so I'm not concerned with this one. I mean, I could trigger if it does drop 1%, which could happen. Or it could just force me to sell again. I'll just free up my money, and then I'll just take it for the next one. So just depending on your situation and how much money's flowing in each and every day. If you flow every 2 weeks, then you're gonna have to adjust that accordingly. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you then. And tonight we are at 6 o'clock. We're gonna have a live Q&A session here. So I do it as needed, as people need it. And if you are interested, go ahead and just comment that you want to. I'll go ahead and pin this to the feed here, and I'll also pin this to. I think that's it. Yeah, we'll pin that to the feed, and that way everyone knows that there's a Q&A walkthrough. Okay. All right. Talk to you then.